Carpet caster when heading up in North Texas was on a small lake that I haven't been to in quite a while. And there in the distance you can see there are two beaver out beyond my range, but the lake is definitely infested with beaver. And I just need to wait for them to come a little bit closer. In the meantime, I'm going to be getting video of these ducks and ducklings with my Fusion Thermal Avenger 55XR. Later tonight I'm going to be shooting with my Landowner Armory TX15 Multipurpose Carbine Enhanced, and I'm going to be shooting some Hornady SST 123 grain bullets loaded by Druid Hill Armory in the Starline Brass.
Brass Catcher by Tactical Brass Recovery.
And that's a raccoon on the bank. We'll be seeing that again later. In the meantime, finally had a beaver surface close enough to get a shot at it. And what I determined a little bit later is that the beaver was too close and I'm actually undershooting this beaver. And no body, so no confirmation, and I'm not even sure this beaver's dead. However, just a few minutes later,
there we are.
And there's that raccoon I showed earlier, and it looks like a bobcat's going after it.
So we've got the beaver doing the curly shuffle in the foreground, and a raccoon and a bobcat hanging out together.
So yeah, I was a little surprised when the bobcat didn't pounce on the raccoon, and instead it just looks like they're watching the beaver, trying to figure out what happened to it. I was still thinking something was going to happen with these two when I noticed coming in from the left right here, a beaver is entering the picture. So while the beaver is going to take a turn right here towards the raccoon, that would be a perfect shot to take, but the raccoon's in the background, so I don't want to make that shot. So I'm just going to continue following it, and when it turns again and is lengthwise with me, I'm going to take the shot. And the raccoon and the bobcat continue to look on, trying to figure out what's going on. And I'm looking for a body.
Ooh, we got a body. With the bobcat. Ooh. And they're just playing.
I thought it was interesting that the raccoon was never terribly bothered by the bobcat, and the bobcat never really tried to go after the raccoon. Alright, here we go with another one. And it's still swimming. And these splatters indicate to me that either the bullets come apart or part of the beavers come off. But that's not always the case, and once again, no body, no confirmation, so we're not going to count that one. Another beaver on my side of the lake. And that looked to be a good hit. And I've got some bubbles, but I don't see anything that I can tell that would be necessarily a body. So I scan back and forth a couple times and I don't see anything. However, it took a minute or so, and I've got a dark shadow in the water and bubbles continuing. That's going to be my third beaver of the night.
And that's a kill.
And the last beaver of the evening. Carpe sus, my friends.